Hello everyone, this is your news report, second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update for November the 8th. Now there is still a possibility, a very strong possibility in fact, that a stimulus package could be passed during the lame duck session of Congress. The Senate will get back to work tomorrow on November the 9th. And Mitch McConnell has already hinted that he wants and plans on passing more stimulus checks. But as for our current election, well, President Trump and his campaign are still planning on filing lawsuits around the country, while Democrats and Joe Biden believe that they already have won the election. But first, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notifications bell, and give this video a like. Now first of all, I think it's important that everyone knows what Governor Andrew Cuomo says about the current state of our election. Here's a clip.
If this administration rolls out a flawed vaccination plan, it's going to be a problem because it's going to be very hard for the Biden administration to turn it back. But I think you'll see a different tone now. I think you'll even see some governors start to take a different tone now that Mr. Trump is out of office. I think the political pressure of denying COVID is gone. I think you'll see scientists speak with unmuzzled voice now. And I think the numbers are going to go up and Americans are going to get how serious this is. I think it's right what some of your earlier guests said. There's a message for both parties in all of this. But I think the overwhelming message was it was about President Trump, and the country rejected the negativity, the personality, the controversy. He did everything he could, George, to divide the nation, right? He disunited the states of America. And Joe Biden is the exact opposite. You heard him speak from his heart last night. That's who he is. He's an authentic person. It was all about dividing America. You'll see Joe Biden is going to be all about that affirmative effort to find the commonality, the chord that connects. I think that's what it was about. I think there was also a general disdain for Washington. When people's lives are under real stress and they're having real challenges, they're pointing fingers in Washington. And if there was ever a time in history not to do it, now was the time. And I think you'll see, this year I'm chairman of the National Governors Association, I think you'll see Republican governors who were cowed by Trump's philosophy to deny COVID, don't take tests, because if you take tests, then you'll find cases. The scientists couldn't speak up. His own health officials were muzzled. I think that day is over.
Now on to your stimulus check news. Well, according to Forbes, they don't want you to bank big on an economic stimulus check from Congress during the lame duck session. Last Friday, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell called the October jobs report, which showed the official unemployment rate dropping a full percentage point from September to 6.9%. A stunning indication of an economic rebound that signaled why a smaller relief package makes more sense than a larger one. But what do you think? Do you think that us Americans should receive a bigger stimulus check or a smaller stimulus check? Leave your comments down below. And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who has bargained for months unsuccessfully with the Trump administration in pursuit of an agreement on the next federal aid bill, fired back at McConnell for supporting a smaller stimulus bill. She said, "No, it does not appeal to me at all." Pelosi was nodding to the fact that for months, the stalemate in Washington over stimulus legislation has boiled down to the same fundamental disagreement. McConnell wants to see a smaller targeted relief bill, while Pelosi argues that a bigger comprehensive package is needed to fully address the needs of the American people and the economy. Both Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi have said that Congress should pass a bill before the end of the year. However, there is no certain guarantee that that will happen, especially because Democrats, Republicans in the White House still remain far apart on key issues, including funding for schools, childcare, changes to certain tax credits, federal unemployment insurance supplements, liability protection for businesses, and state and local aid. Now in May, House Democrats did pass their plan for a second round of relief. It was called the HEROES Act, and that was a total of $3.5 trillion. However, as predicted, Senate Republicans virtually ignored it. The GOP then released a number of relief proposals, totaling roughly $1 trillion. Collectively called the HEROES Act in July, those bills never even came up for a vote in the Senate. The Senate Republicans under Mitch McConnell have also tried to pass a narrow bill, worth about $500 billion. But the gap between the Democrats' $2.2 trillion proposal and the Trump administration had shrunk to less than $500 billion. Remember that Mitch McConnell, not Steve Mnuchin, is likely to take Republican reins on stimulus moving forward. Lawmakers could try to pass it in the lame duck session while Trump is still the president, and Democrats have a more decisive majority in the House. Or they can wait until January, after President-elect Joe Biden is sworn in and a January runoff election in Georgia for 2 Senate seats has been determined. Republicans are favored to keep control, but there is still no indication that defeated President Trump will be willing to sign another stimulus bill, and there's always a chance that he could completely walk away from the effort. Completely. The shrinking margins in Congress, with Democrats losing seats in the House while picking up at least one in the Senate, could open the door to a negotiated settlement. The settlement will undoubtedly be much smaller than the bill, with a price tag around $2 trillion that Pelosi and Stephen Mnuchin were discussing last month. Now, with that being said, everybody, that is all the news surrounding the current election and your second stimulus check. If you found this video useful and want more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notifications bell, and give this video a like. Thank you for watching, and until next time.